so many plans now that they're coming in from Tesla, and we just can't stop doing wheels. The OEM wheels taking off right now. We have new Vossen wheels going on.
They're all white too.
Yeah, they're all white because that's the free color, Sean. Vossen wheels, HF4Ts, silver polished. These are really cool. We've been doing a lot of black wheels, a lot of gray wheels to be able to do a silver wheel on a white car is gonna be a nice change. Silver cold-forged aluminum Vossen lug nuts to match the wheels. The ring prevents the lug nut from biting into the finish of your wheel and damaging it. Silver wheels get a bad rap in my opinion because they're typically known as being boring wheels, but these are far from boring because these are not your typical silver color. These are silver polished. The face of the wheel is almost like this polished finish. It's a cool finish choice because it makes the spokes look sharp, and when the light hits it, it really brings out the details in the wheel. But the color only looks as good as the wheels are on, and the HF4T perfectly complements it with this classy multi-spoke design. Story time with Russell.
Horrible. Well, I met this chick. She's like, I used to date this guy. He used to cook for me all the time. But every time I would go eat there, I had like pimples and sores around my mouth. And I was like, where are we going? And she's like, so I went to the doctor and they took a sample of the sores. She only thought like she got herpes from kissing this dude. He had it too, and she like confronted him. Then the doctors called her like a couple weeks later and they're like, hey, that's a disease that you get from eating human flesh.
What are you talking? What? Hell no.
Since they found that out, the police had to get involved too.
Oh.
And so they ended up finding frozen bodies in the dude's freezer, and he was cooking the meat.
Holy fuck.
You're just eating chili just by the bowls.
You gotta question her judgment, man. Wow.
And
like, you
that
better
meat has to
believe-
taste real dingy.
I wonder who's he trying to kill her then?
Hell yeah, that would be like, oh, I just made her eat a dead human and she's gonna be dead too.
Guys, we have another red Bronco in. Putting wheels on, of course, Venomrex. We're doing coal black. Ooh, nice. Well, Wild Track, Sasquatch. Coal black, is it matte? I can't remember.
Cold blood.
Yeah,
I got you, dude.
Satin black, that's cool. So we're going from gloss black to satin black. We are keeping the factory tires. They're 315 and 7017. So nothing is really changing except for just the rim itself.
So, what's the difference? Bead lock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the difference?
Well, one that we sold, the other one we didn't.
We're just trying to make money?
Yes, Sean.
Oh, I see what it is. These are pretty heavy. Feel the difference. Feel the difference right here. You want to weigh them?
Yeah, let's weigh them.
It's actually way heavier.
I say the stock one weighs 45 pounds.
40 stock, 30 Venomrex.
I say 38, probably 29.
What is it?
34.
34.
That means those are going to be really light. 26.
26.
It's a pretty big difference.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
It's a pretty big difference. And then these have that catch right here. Like that.
Yeah, the knurling. This is easily one of the best looking wheels available for the Bronco. Kept the same tires, but now that the wheels have a better offset, they sit out towards the fenders more, giving you that fitted stance. Satin black matches well with the fenders and the decals, and they stand out from the OEM gloss black look from before. But what's really impressive about these is that these are at least half an inch wider than any of the factory wheels from Ford, yet they weigh about 8 pounds less. If you're interested in a set of these high quality Venomrex wheels, hit us up while supplies last. Guys, I'm very excited. Custom forged wheels. This is going on an AMG GT63S. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. Oh, whoa.
Oh, those are nice. Those are real nice. That's nice.
As you start venturing into premium forged wheels, quality is expected across the board, but the details in the design and how it's made is where you start separating the best from even the best. Starting in the center, we have a satin black finish with a multi-spoke directional design. It can take 8 to 10 hours of machining to do all these design cuts, and that's just one wheel. But these cuts aren't just for looks. All these factor into cutting out weight to make them as light as possible without sacrificing strength. From the floating spokes to the undercut center, everything is thought out. The outer lip is a classic polish, a clean, simple contrast that balances out from the super intricate middle that we have. Talk about a work of art. This is so weird.
That's just what I want. Dude, bare chested in front of me, like dancing.
Cornelia got the card.
Why does everybody think I'm a redneck?
To get to the party, make a right turn at the bait shop.
One package going out?
Okay.
Yes.
Use the word dead. There's a dead possum in the middle of the road.
Yep.
As you guys see here, we have a midnight silver Tesla Model S. We're gonna be wrapping the entire car in satin guard, which is really cool. It's PPF film, so it's gonna protect the car against rock chips, scratches, scuffs, things like that. But at the same time, since it's satin, it's gonna change the color of this, like you see here, of this midnight silver into a satin midnight silver. It's gonna look amazing. We've done satin guard on a midnight silver before, but it wasn't on a Model S, and it was on a Model 3. We'd love to show you guys this, so we're gonna get started now. And just so you guys know, if you're interested in doing a satin or matte Clearbra for your car, they are not all the same thing. Every brand has a different look to the matte or satin. A lot of them, what they do is they wash out the color by just putting this gray film over whatever color your car is, so it looks washed out. Satin guard is one of the very few, if not the only one that we've found that does not discolor the color in that sense. The best way I can describe satin midnight silver is that it has a sleek, cold vibe to it. It's dark enough to give you that menacing look, but light enough if you want to pair with black wheels, it'll complement it perfectly. The S actually has really nice body accent lines, but you typically don't notice them until now. Body lines are sharper than ever with the satin finish. You can't help but see them in that unique translucent finish that shows up at the right angles. As mentioned before, no other film gives this, making it really one of a kind. Practically all the chrome that used to be on the previous S are now gloss black, but Tesla left the badges chrome still. We painted those black to match, and honestly, this is how it should have come from factory. Not sure what Tesla was thinking leaving those the only chrome on the car. As if the finish isn't beautiful enough, we topped it off with a ceramic coating to amplify the color even more. Not only does it pop more, but now the surface is entirely hydrophobic, making it easier to clean. Water just slides off effortlessly. Alright guys, that is it for the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. We want to work in your car, so hit us up. Our contact info is in the description down below. We got a lot more cool projects coming up. We got this one that we're working on and the one back there. But you guys stay tuned for those. I will see you next time.
I said you can point the camel to the water, but that sometimes they don't drink it.
What? Really? You kind of butchered it, but yeah.
Sometimes you show the whole stripper pole, but she won't